An Oklahoma woman is in Virginia Peninsula Regional Jail, accused in her baby's death. Police arrested Victoria Holland last month in York County on second-degree murder and child neglect charges. 10 on your side's Amy Avery has new information from court documents and Oklahoma investigators. Amy?
Stephanie, U.S. Marshals tracked Victoria Holland to Virginia, and York County Sheriff's deputies took her into custody in Yorktown. Oklahoma investigators say Holland's 6-month-old baby was sleeping in a laundry basket and was unresponsive when they got to the scene.
It's not uncommon for people to be a state over or something like that, but I was a little surprised she went, as far as she did across the country like that.
Ardmore, Oklahoma Police Sergeant Jake Glazner admits he was shocked that 27-year-old Victoria Holland traveled 1,400 miles across the country to escape custody. Sergeant Glazner says last August they were called to Holland's home for an unresponsive 6-month-old child who later died at the hospital. An autopsy showed the baby's cause of death was asphyxiation. They say the child was found in a makeshift bed.
It was like a laundry basket of sorts that was made for the child.
Upon further investigation, officers learned Holland had left her young children alone on multiple occasions. Court documents reveal all the kids were under the age of 5. Sergeant Glazner says investigators were able to prove the child neglect led to the death of the baby. Holland was originally arrested on felony neglect charges, but because the baby died, those charges were upgraded.
We're not saying she intentionally killed the child or anything like that, but Oklahoma state law says that given the fact she was in the commission of a felony and the child died, that the appropriate charge is murder in the second degree.
Oklahoma investigators believe she fled the state shortly after the murder warrant was issued. They don't know if she has ties to Virginia or how she ended up here, but say it's difficult to see what looks like a lack of remorse in her picture.
It's always kind of hard to see, especially when a child death, that's one of the more awful things that anybody would have to deal with. I can't imagine dealing with that as a parent and still having that kind of reaction or demeanor. It's definitely hard to fathom.
Carter County Sheriff's deputies say they plan to pick Holland up and take her back to Oklahoma. Holland's other children are in the custody of another family member at this time. In the newsroom, Amy Avery, 10 on your side.